Yeah, good morning, my people. Uh, Good afternoon and good evening, depending on where you are watching me. My name is Ayodele, and today we'll be telling you the benefits of we Yorubas having our own nation. The nation that we are proposing to have, called Yoruba Nation. The benefit is what we are going to be talking about today. Do you know we have several states in Yoruba land, and we have numerous of natural resources that God has used to bless the land, that we don't even need to depend on any other foreign loan, any other loan from another state, any other help from any other country. How God creates Oduduwa Nation, the states inside Oduduwa Nation, is for us to be dependent on our own and to be an helpmate to other nations and other states. You can see how accommodating we are. If an Igbo man, a Fulani man, any foreign person visited us, we will go an extra mile to allow the visitor to sleep in our parlor, in our living room, and we'll give him food to eat. That's how God created us, we Oduduwas. So today, without wasting much of our time, we are going to be talking on all the natural resources that we have in our land that we need to start depending on ourselves, for the benefit of ourselves and of our children yet unborn. God created us to be autonomous, to be on our own. And all our leaders, they knew this, but maybe it's out of wickedness or whatever, I don't know what to call it, because we see a lot of jobless people moving around in our land, not doing anything. And these are the things that lead to the atrocities that our people are committing. Yoruba usually said, ọwọ́ tí kò síṣẹ́, ọwọ́ tí ò níṣẹ́ lèṣù ń bẹ̀ níṣẹ́. Can you imagine a whole Nigerian government? They don't even care about the youth, let alone looking into their future. Out of all these numerous resources that is embedded in our land, untouched, we haven't touched any of it, and most of it are the largest in the world, just in the land of Oduduwa Nation, in the land of Yoruba land. I live in America, I based in America, and I'm an American citizen, but Nigeria by birth. Do you know that America right here, they don't have any natural resources like gold, columbite, gipstone, name it. They don't have any. They only depend solitarily on industry. When industry is moving, tax is going to be booming. That's what they believe. That's what they have. Talk of other country, Britain, tell me any natural resources that is in Britain, Germany, any luckiest country in this Western world that have minerals, maybe they will have one or two. But in Yoruba land, we have so many states in Yoruba land That I want to tell you that the least that they have as natural resources, the least that has been found in large quantity, in in large scale quantity, the least that they have is 12, 11, and many more are still be discovering. So today, without wasting much of our time, we'll be looking into 3 states today, because I want this video to be short so that we will not feel exhausted when we are watching it. And moreover, when you watch it, please make sure you share it with your friends. Let us educate them. Let us tell them the reality. Let us tell them what we have. And let them know reason why we need to be autonomous, why we need to get our self-determination, why we need to get our own country, ruling by ourselves. When we have our country, the number one benefit is that the rule of law will prevail. Forget about people saying that Yorubas are not united, we are this, we are that. Let me tell us, right here in America, we have so many fractures. But what makes the country stand is rule of law. Do you know recently we have Black Lives Matter? Black Lives Matters. Do you know we have feminists here? Do you know we have gay association here? Do you know we have all the major parties, Republican, and we have Democrats, and we still have religions there, that I believe in your religion, I don't believe in your religion, but rule of law prevail. Everything is in order. In Nigeria, do we have rule of law? While Fulani are saying that bandit is okay, but OPC is not okay. They have to kill OPC. Bandit is okay, Boko Haram is okay, ISWAP is okay. They said they want to work with them. Nigeria government want to work with ISWAP, Boko Haram, and then they want to kill ESN. We are still going there some other days. But today, we are focusing on the benefits having Yoruba Nation. A country of your own that you are going to be proud of. That everything will be fair. Do you know why we don't have all the necessary things that we need to enjoy our life? Is because we don't touch what God has given unto us, e.g. natural resources. We don't touch it at all. That is why we don't have hospital, because we don't have money to finance it. That is why we don't have fire fighting department that is effective, because we don't have money to finance it. That is why we don't have good road. That's why common electricity, we don't have it. If you don't have all those things, how are you going to have water? How are you going to have food to eat? Do you know all our natural resources, if we are touching it, then we'll be able to be paying good money, wages to all our people, to all the citizens. Do you know when we highlight and enumerate and list all the natural resources we have in our land, in each state, we're not talking about the country as a whole, each state, then you will know that every civil servant inside Oduduwa Nation the maximum that will be earning is 500,000 per month. Yes, we can even earn more than that. But by that time, we will not be spending naira again. We'll be spending fadaka. We call it fadaka. It's our own local pounds. That's what we'll be spending. And do you know our old people? When I say old people, starting from the age of 65, they be earning nothing less than 200,000 every month, because the money is there. The money is there. And I want to shock you right now that all this Western world people, they have ulterior motive. They have bad motive concerning Africa. especially Yorubas and Igbos. They knew they don't have all these natural resources, and they knew as well that all these natural resources, they are in the soil of Yoruba land and Igbo land, and they are coming for it. That is why you see that when all these ravages, pillaging, killing, raping, destruction is that Fulanis are perpetuating in our land, when we are calling them, they fold their hands. And mind you, Western world say that they want to reduce the population, and the population is reducing little by little right now by Fulani menace. Can we imagine? So these Western world people, they are not ready to help because they are supporting Fulani to prevail. When Fulani prevail over our land, that is not possible. It's not possible. We're not going to rest. They are still coming to remove the Fulani, and then finally they will be the one enjoying all the natural resources that we own, that we are bona fide owner of all these natural resources and our land. So that is why we come out right now to sensitize us, to educate us that the best life we can live is to live it inside Oduduwa Nation, because the land is full of abundance. We are the light of the black race, Ogo Adulawo. Without wasting much of our time, I want us to quickly go and see all what we have. But today we are going to pick three states in Yoruba land and see all what we have that we've not even touched at all. And when we have our land, when we have our nation, all these resources that we're going to be listing right here, mentioning right here, that is right there in our land, all the expatriates, all the investors, they are willing to come, and they want to come, and they are ready to come to our land and partner with us. There are some places that is gold. In Ondo State, in Osun State, there is gold. When they mine the gold there, they refine it there, and we start exporting. And then people will be coming to buy from us, and we ourselves will be using it. Tell me, if government of Yoruba land is taking care of all those things, tell me why they will not pay good wages to their citizens. Let's get Yoruba Nation, my people. Do you know? Let's go quickly to the numbers of mineral resources that we have, that God has given us to live our life effectively in our various states in Yoruba land. Then you can't wait to get the Yoruba Nation. Get on the ride, on the moving train. Get in and let us go to our land and enjoy our life. And our children yet unborn are going to praise us and said, my daddy gave me the freedom, the work for the freedom. May God help us. Mineral resources in Ondo State are, Ondo State is one of the major producing of natural gas. Natural gas. Ondo State is one of the major producer of oil. Gas and oil is in Ondo State in large quantity. Second largest bitumen deposit in the world. Second largest bitumen deposit in the world is in Ondo State. One of the largest natural gas deposits in the world. That's number 3. We have granite. You know what we use granite for? To tie road. We have granite in Ondo State. We have marble in Ondo State. Marble in Ondo State. We have gold in Ondo State. We have gimstone in Ondo State. We have clay in Ondo State. We have diorite in Ondo State. We have lignite in Ondo State and others. I mentioned 11 that we have in Ondo State. Do you know a country that doesn't have one? One is even enough to take care of one nation, let alone a state having 11, 12, and the rest. Mind you, we did not mention agriculture. Tell me, reason why we will see a single soul in Ondo State without having job. And do you know the federal government of Nigeria, they don't even talk about all these natural resources, but they can call a China, a foreign, illegal expatriate, illegal, illegal, not permitted expatriate to come to our land to be mining, to be extracting all these natural resources without permission for their own purse, not for the purse of the state or the federal government. Do you see who did this to us? That's the question we need to ask. Let us go to the other states. I told you, because I don't want the video to be too long so that we will not be exhausted when we are watching it. The second reason why we need to go to our land, let us go to the Ekiti State. Today we'll be talking about Ondo State, Ekiti State, and Ogun State, and Osun State. We just finished with the Ondo State. Let's go to the Ekiti State. The mineral resources in Ekiti State are Ekiti land is naturally endowed with mineral resources. The potential rich in mineral deposits. Potential. Number one, Ekiti have large amount of granite. They have cannonite. They have columbite. And they have calcite. They have iron ore in Ekiti State. They have barite in Ekiti State. They have aquamarine gemstone in Ekiti State. They have limestones in Ekiti State. They have thermoline in Ekiti State. You see all these lights. They are fantastic natural resources. Mind you, I told you, one mineral resources is enough for a whole country to run, let alone a state having 12, more than 12 states in a country. See how rich we are. And then we are the poorest in the world. Ekiti State also have gold and the rest. So why are we poor? Why are we still having someone not working in Ekiti State? It's because our government, they don't have the mindset. They don't know how to govern. That's why we need to go for our nation. Then let's go to Osun State. Do you know Osun State is one of the states that have the major deposits in large quantity of gold? In Osun State, yes. They have gold, they have talc, they have fish spears, they have cassiterite, they have columbite, they have granite as well, they have mica, they have iron ore, they have thermoline, they have aquamarine, and they have other mineral resources. If you don't believe what I'm telling you right now, just go to Google. It's in the Google. Can you just imagine? What we have is in the Google. Google told us we have this. They told us they found it. And they put it in the archives, untouched. And our government, they are crying. We can't give you work. We don't have job. That is why you see us escaping from our country. We are not migrating, we are escaping. Because that place is hell on earth. When we have our nation, we will enjoy our life. All the citizens of Yoruba land, we are coming back home to invest, and life will be worthwhile. Life will be okay for us. Life will be good for all our sundry. Our country will be better than Europe. The country that I'm talking about is Yoruba Nation. Join the moving train. And at this junction, I have to drop this video. Please, this is educative department aspect of this video. Make sure you click on subscribe. When you subscribe, then when the next video comes, you will be the first person to view it. And then the advantage is that when it come up to your phone, when you watch it, it will help you to educate yourself and educate others. And then you go to the comment section, you make your comments. Maybe I'm telling you lies. Maybe there is even more mineral resources in your locality that we don't know. Then you give us below the comment, and then we will note it, and then we will send it to appropriate quarter. Please support the Yoruba Nation. Let us get the nation of our own. Then we'll be proud and thank God, and God will be pleased with us. We shouldn't go to bed without eating in Yoruba land. And we will not talk about agriculture. Agriculture is there on its own. Tell me how many mineral resources does Israelites have or Egypt have? They depend solely on agriculture. And they are living fine. We are going there today. It looks like heaven on earth. I've not been to heaven, even in my dream. But I believe heaven is a beautiful place in which I will be one day. Nigeria, when we dismantle Nigeria, when we destroy what is destroying us, which is Nigeria, Yoruba Nation will emerge. Biafra Nation will emerge. And then we will live our life as how it ought to be. Thank you very much. Don't forget to share this video. And don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow when we'll be picking other states inside Yoruba Nation and be telling us all what they have and why we need to start to live independently. Up Yoruba Nation. Yoruba Nation is on the way. Keep the fire burning. Thank you very much.